up, y'all? Welcome back. I am Patrick B. Smith, back at my girl Lauryn Hill. So I decided there has been obviously the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame announced, the new inductees, and there's a lot of debates on who's got in and who didn't, who got snubbed. However, I did want to just go ahead and check out some new reactions by many artists that were nominated and inducted, like Miss Lauryn Hill. Now, I know some people are torn about Miss Lauryn Hill in general for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nomination, but more so, I hear people talk about her legacy a lot. Not too sure why she's considered one of the greatest and why such a hype over Lauryn Hill, because I think they reference because she only released one studio album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. But let me explain something to y'all who don't know. Those of y'all, just sit and listen, we here. But those that don't know, what I've learned about things in just life is if you've never experienced, in this case, watched a lot of videos, songs, did your history about Lauryn Hill, and mind you, I'm not talking about The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I'm talking about Fugees' Lauryn Hill, Sister Act Lauryn Hill. The woman has been doing different things since she was young. She was singing and acting in Sister Act. When I say singing, I'm saying singing, okay? But I know a lot of people reference her more now as one of the greatest rappers, which is crazy to me, in which way I'm getting to my point. Though she had the one album, yes, but the magnitude of her influence and her impact is what we're talking about. We're talking about having the career that the Fugees had, just in general, and then slide over and release the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. This is the album I'm talking about. This is the details of the album. Now, though it's one album, let's clarify something. I got time today because I don't want y'all keep trying to dog my girl Lauryn Hill. Especially if you weren't there, then why are you in this conversation? Okay, but anywho, the album track. All of these songs here, each and every one of these songs could have been a single. In fact, that's why we play this so much, because we couldn't get past the first song without repeating it over and over and over. We had a lot to go through. So it was a huge culture movement. So when people talk about, oh, she just has one album, blah, 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 just know that album won Album of the Year, being the first rapper to do that, while also winning Best R&B Album at the same time. Are you crazy? She has 8 Grammys, more than any female rapper, period. So, anywho, I'm on my Lauryn Hill rant. I'm sorry I'm going to go to that, but I just want to make sure people who don't know either get to know or stop talking because you don't know. But anywho, this particular song is from the album Everything is Everything. I love this song. It was just kind of like Lauryn, she be on that poetic, real stuff, but she has such a good flow and the productions are always fire. But let me get into it. I rambled enough. But this is my girl, Miss Lauryn Hill, performing Everything is Everything. I'm not sure where the location is, but we'll find out later. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the other side.
Deception is instead of what is true. It seems we lose the game before we even start to play. wait, yo. High philosophy, possibly speak tongues, beat drums, Abyssinian Street Baptist, Baptist and violin. From the beginning, my practice extending across the atlas. I be at this, flipping in together on a dirty mattress. You can't match this, rapper slash actors. More powerful links, who Cleopatra's. Bomb graffiti on this human Nefertiti. MCs ain't ready to take it to the Serengeti. My rhymes is heavy, like the mind of Sister Betty. El Boogie spars with stars and constellations. Then came down for a little conversation. Adjacent to the king, fear no human beings. Roll with cherubims to Nassau Coliseum. Now hear this mixture. When hip-hop meets scripture, develop a negative into a positive picture. Now everything, yo, what is meant to be will be now. After winter, must come spring. Change comes eventually. Oh, sometimes it seems we'll touch that dream, but things come slow at night. And the ones on top won't make it stop. So convinced that they might fall. Let's love ourselves and we can fail to make a better situation. Tomorrow, our seeds will grow. All we need is dedication. Let me tell you that everything is everything. Everything is everything. Everything is everything. I said everything is everything. After winter, must come spring. Everything, yo. Everything is everything now. La 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 la. Oh God, people, listen to me. Everything is everything. Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about. I forgot how much I love that song. And the message, though, I guess maybe as an adult now, when you really now listen to the lyrics and the actual meaning of these songs. We were young kids, we just liked the songs and it was hype. We were hearing what she was saying, but I don't think we related to it in the sense of we do now as adults. We're kids, we're free, do whatever. But now she's pretty much saying everything is everything. It's going to be all right. It's going to be tomorrow. If you want to do something, you have to put in dedication. Tomorrow our seeds will grow. All we need is dedication. Yes, it's the truth. That's why everything is everything. It's what you want it to be. It's the truth. And I was telling you in the beginning how she's so poetic. And that is what I'm saying. This song itself is its own life. It's that influence and it's so inspiring. That is what I'm saying is from this album, which there's all these songs are literally the same effect, just different songs and meanings, but the woman put in work. And let's talk about again how she's able to sing, and not just ying ying ying. Sing, she's singing, and then move straight into flowing and rhyming the way she does. I think what Lauryn Hill does is, she has the ability to be such a great performer, but she is such a amazing storyteller. A lot of times we're like, it's a sermon in a way, but you get a great show, with her moving around with the with the stamina and just kind of building the audience. And those background singers, that one in particular that was ad-libbing, yes, the band, the whole performance was fire. And that again is what I'm telling y'all. I know y'all don't want to hear this, but I think the 90s, early 2000s, those type of performances were one in a lifetime. Because I'm saying when everybody got on stage, not just talking about the singer and the performer, but the background singers is putting on a show. The band is putting on a show. The lighting is putting on a show. That's what I'm talking about. That's why y'all will never be able to say nothing to me about not only Miss Lauryn Hill, but any artist that had success in the 90s. Because to even have success with all of this type of artists on the same scene, you gotta have did something right. So let's not do this, because on this channel I will have time for it. So let's just celebrate these artists like I do, their music, not praise them because I only praise one, but I am appreciative to certain artists like Lauryn Hill and this album that I remember a certain time in my life that I used to go home in bad days, good days, and just play her songs, and it really helped. And it's kind of like just those things that kind of make you remember the impact. And that's why we're here and celebrating people like Lauryn Hill. Whether she was inducted or not, the nomination was well worth it, because I'm so glad people are still recognizing what she had done and what she's still able to do. But we'll be doing more about Miss Lauryn Hill. Plenty more to come. If you have any reactions you'd like to see me do by her, let me know. Otherwise, like, comment, and subscribe. And be safe.
Everything is everything. I said everything is everything. After winter.